going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. It is Friday, May 19, 2023. This is your host, Joseph Hadid, for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community, TGIF, as we close out another work week and get ready for this upcoming weekend. And happy Friday to everybody out there that's tuning in wherever you may be listening in, as you search us on our YouTube channel, WWSUP by Joey. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go over what transpired this past week in sports. Let's recap that. Oakland A has reached an agreement for a potential stadium site on the Las Vegas Strip. The Oakland Athletics have reached that agreement with Bally's and Gaming and Leisure Properties to build a potential stadium on the Tropicana Hotel site along the Las Vegas Strip. Bally's Corporation made the announcement Monday for a 30,000 seat stadium on the 35-acre site. The project is expected to cost about $1.5 billion, and the A's are asking for nearly $400 million in public support from the Nevada legislature, which could vote on a proposal this week. The A's previously signed an agreement to build a stadium also on Tropicana Avenue, but on the other side of Interstate 15 that runs alongside the Strip. They were expected to ask the legislature for $500 million in public funds for the 49-acre site that would have included much more than a stadium. The new agreement is a scaled-down proposal, but the location is in a closer walking distance for fans who are staying in hotels on the south end of the Strip. We are excited about the potential to bring Major League Baseball to this iconic location, A's president Dave Cabal said in a statement in his quotes. And we are thrilled to work alongside Bally's and GLPI and look forward to finalizing plans to bring the Athletics to Southern Nevada. Let's shift over to some NFL news. NFL says no vote on sale of Commanders will take place during Spring League meeting. The NFL said on Thursday that there will not be a vote amongst ownership to ratify the sale of the Washington Commanders during next week's Spring League meeting in Minneapolis. NFL Executive Vice President of Communications Jeff Miller told reporters during a conference call on Thursday that there will be an update on the sale for ownership next week, but there are not going to be any votes at this time. Commanders co-owners Dan and Tanya Snyder announced on May 12th they had entered into a purchase agreement to sell the franchise to a partnership led by Josh Harris, who co-owns multiple professional sport teams. The agreement is subject to NFL approval by a vote of at least 3/4, 24 of the league's 32 owners. More NFL news, ladies and gentlemen. Congressman reports ex-NFL fullback to Capitol Police after alleged execution threat. Representative Eric Swalwell, Cal. I think he's the District of California, I believe. Has reported an ex-NFL fullback to Capitol Police after the former player allegedly threatened Swalwell in a Twitter direct message. Swalwell shared a screenshot of what appeared to be a message from Bruce Miller, who spent 5 seasons with the San Francisco 49ers, saying it was a threat to execute me. Almost time. in his quotes, "Would you rather Guatemala or just execution?" Miller allegedly wrote with laughing emojis, F in traitor. F in traitor. So you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Miller was arrested in 2016 for allegedly attacking two men, one of whom was 70 years old. He was promptly released, ladies and gentlemen, by the 49ers and was charged with 7 felonies before they were eventually dropped. After 4 years of football, Miller made his return in 2020, but missed 6 games for violating the league's PED policy. So, by the way, folks, in that statement, in the quote statement, it was there was some profanity language used when there were going about these threats being made on Twitter and stuff. Again, folks, Miller was arrested in 2016. He did come back. He did return after 4 years of football, as I mentioned, but then missed 6 games for, again, violating the league's PED policy. All right, let's shift over to some NHL hockey news, ladies and gentlemen. Oilers general manager says he has unfinished business after exit from the Stanley Cup Playoffs. By him saying that, I think that means going into next year that they have their sights on achieving into bringing a Stanley Cup to Edmonton. Let's talk about it. Ken Holland said he is devastated by the Edmonton Oilers' loss to the Vegas Golden Knights in the Western Conference second round. The general manager repeated the sentiment in his season-ending media availability after the Oilers fell short of their goal of winning the Stanley Cup. Holland believes the Oilers are Stanley Cup contenders and wants to see them break through entering the last of his 5-year contract. Edmonton finished second in the Pacific Division with a record that he posted and the team posted, finishing 23-9 on the season, winning 50 games for the first time since 1986 and 1987 season. The Oilers have captain Connor McDavid under contract for the next 3 seasons and forward Leon Draisaitl for the next 2. They are returning the core of the team with bottom 6 forwards Derek Ryan, Mathis Janmark, Devin Shore, and Nick Buckstead, set to become unrestricted free agents by July 1st. Alright. Or on July 1st. Not by July 1st, on July 1st. Well, whatever which you want to go about it. Alright. Let's shift over to some MLB news, ladies and gentlemen. Major League Baseball news. Bad Bunny snatches a star client away from the best agent in MLB. Bad Bunny, owner of the recently launched Remis Sports Agency, just snatched a star client away from Scott Boras, one of the best agents in Major League Baseball. New York Mets catcher Francisco Alvarez decided to leave the agent for the artist's new business adventure. Alvarez, 21 years of age, is the perfect candidate that Bad Bunny is seeking out for his sports agency. Remis was launched last month with the vision of representing Latino athletes. Other stars already signed to Remis include Santiago Espinal of the Toronto Blue Jays, Yohan Daza. Yohan Daza of the Colorado Rockies, and Wilmer Flores of the San Francisco Giants, among others. Bad Bunny's global platform is a perfect way to help Latino talent grow on and off the field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, MLB potential trade candidates. Let's talk about that. 3 players getting the buzz as the potential trade candidates. Tim Anderson, shortstop out of the White Sox. If the White Sox decide to undergo a full rebuild, Anderson is a prime candidate to move prior to the trade deadline. The 2-time All-Star turns 30 next month and has a $14 million club option for 2024, making him more than a 1-year potential asset. Making him more than a 1-year asset, pretty much. All right. Dylan Cease, ladies and gentlemen, he's a right-handed pitcher out of the White Sox. Cease entered the season on the short list of American League Cy Young favorites, but after a strong start to his year, the right-hander struggled for 4 straight outings before throwing 6 scoreless innings against the Astros on May 13th. The 27-year-old has 2 years of arbitration eligibility remaining, making him Chicago's biggest trade chip. Dallas Chapman, left-handed pitcher out of the Royals. Bullpen depth is king during the trade season, and despite a couple of recent hiccups, Chapman's 2023 resurgence, ladies and gentlemen, figures to make him a popular target this summer. The 35-year-old lefty is striking out 14.6 batters per 9 innings, a big jump from his 10.7 mark a year ago. All right, ladies and gentlemen, San Diego to receive their 30th Major League Soccer franchise ahead of the 2025 debut. Let's talk about MLS news, ladies and gentlemen. Major League Soccer has awarded San Diego its 30th franchise, which is set to join the league in the year 2025. The expansion team, announced Thursday, is owned by a billionaire, Mohammed Mansour, and the Sukan tribe, the first Native American tribe to have an ownership stake in a professional soccer team. The ownership group also includes San Diego Padres star third baseman Manny Machado. The addition of the San Diego franchise balances MLS at 15 teams per conference. A team name and crest will be revealed in the future. The team will play at San Diego State's Snapdragon Stadium, which opened last year. The stadium is also home to the San Diego Wave of the National Women's Soccer League and the university's football team. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on next Friday's recorded podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe, share it out. Let everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about for your daily sports updates throughout the daily basis of the week. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great weekend. Take care of each other, sports family. This is Joseph Hadid, your host for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your sports, your local community. And we'll talk soon and interact. Until then, stay safe, have yourself a great weekend, and take care of each other. Bye-bye for now.